my 80s rap presentation presented to you by me. Okay, first group is A Tribe Called Quest, and the theme that I did for them was racism. How A Tribe Called Quest offered an alternative to Black males in more than one way. Their dress, their global outreach, and popularity across racial lines, along with their social awareness and powerful messaging. Their biggest impact was reshaping social narratives. I did a topic that A Tribe Called Quest was interested in called Afrocentrism. A Tribe Called Quest were mellow evangelists for Afrocentrism. They made it to seem cool without ever being pushy or preachy about it. They were actually into Afrocentrism and didn't use it as a marketing tool. Afrocentricity movement started decades earlier, but they helped it become more accessible. And then the meaning for Afrocentrism is about someone who studies the African world and reflect the traditions to America. Next is Run DMC, and the theme that I have for them is crime. Daryl DMC McDaniels filed a lawsuit against several retailers for allegedly unlawfully using their the group's name on clothing. Daryl, who owns a firm named Run DMC brand, made the allegations in a complaint to the U.S. District Court in Manhattan. Daryl McDaniels wanted $50 million as a minimum from the business's profits off of his name. Uh, Businesses like Amazon and Walmart have sold products like shirts and hats using the brand's name, along with the other stores that have violated federal trademark and New York competition laws. I did Run DMC's fashion for their influence. Run DMC brought hip hop into the musical and cultural institution. So their fashion became from their music, street style for street music. Run DMC's outfit consists of Kangol hats, leather jackets, and unlaced Adidas shoes. I did Sugar Hill Gang for my last group, and the theme for them is drug addiction. Um, Three members of Sugar Hill Gang were running an open air drug market. This open drug market made as much as $65,000 a day from heroin in East Baltimore. The members in Sugar Hill Gang received 9.5 years to 20 or 30 in prison. I do apologize. I couldn't find their names. And then their influence on society. Guy Anthony O'Brien, also known as Master G, said that Sugar Hill Gang influenced people of color by giving the community an opportunity to see what people like themselves are doing on a positive level. And Master G is describing the group's impact as presenting a new way to be successful. And here are my references.
Continue. I'm sorry. Okay. One thing I would want to see more of is I want to see the backgrounds and the names of the group members, and tell a little bit more about the discology, about the music they used to put out, the name of the albums, and what's so significant about that album. and how it ties into that a little bit more. So we're going to dig a little bit deeper into that as far as the class is concerned when that gets started next year. Okay.
Hey, King.
I appreciate your input.
Okay.
I will definitely take that into consideration a little bit more.
So this is my hip hop evolution. And the people on this screen are LL Cool J, Roxanne Shante, Ice-T, and Sir Mix-a-Lot. Now we're starting off for Ice-T. Tracy Lawrence Merrill, also known as Ice-T, is a, excuse me, sorry. Oh, man. So. Tracy Lawrence Merrill, also known as Ice-T, is a rapper and producer. He was born on February 16th, 1958. Ice-T got his buzz rapping during the 80s, and he was known as one of the pioneers of gangster rap, a category of hip hop that introduced detailed and expressive lyrics about gang life, crime, and social issues. Ice-T's impact on rap in the 80s was remarkable. His debut album, Rhyme Pays, got released in 1987 and was one of the first gangster rap albums to achieve mainstream success. The album included songs like 6 in the Morning and I'm Your Pusher, which showed everyone Ice-T's storytelling abilities and confrontational style. Ice-T's lyrics were often controversial and spoke on topics like gang violence, drug trafficking, and police brutality. His music provided a platform for him to shed light on the reality of street life and the struggles faced by Black communities. And right here is an audio of his song, I'm Your Pusher, and I can play 30 seconds and 1 second, it's not playing.
Yo, what's up, man? I need to get hold of some big time, man. You know I can get a key. I know you can get an LP. LP, man, if you went crazy, man, I'm talking about some, man, I need to get it right now, man. Why don't you hook me up with a 5-0? I can hook you up with a 12-inch. 12-inch, man, you done went crazy. You don't even know what time it is. Out here on the streets, you don't know what time it is, man. You's a fool. Yo, homeboy, you a fool. You don't know what time it is out here messing up your mind. You know what I'm saying? This is Ice-T talking to you, boy. I'm going to tell you what time it is. Yo, it's time for me to pump up the volume. No problem, the record's revolving. Evil's the mixer, I'm the rap trickster. Paparazzi's on the bum rush for pictures. Ice, cool, colder than ever. Punk execution and E-polar.
So I just paused it there to give you a quick peek of what his songs described. They described the issues with drugs in the streets. It described police brutality later on in the song. In the music video, you could see all the things that he was describing, such as problems with the streets, the drugs in the streets, and the community, the Black community being impacted with all of that. This is Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper was an influential hip hop trio consisting of Cheryl Salt James, Sandra Pepper Denton, and Deidre DJ Cinderella Roper. They emerged in the mid-1980s and were one of the first all-female rap groups to achieve significant success. Salt and Pepper played a big role in paving the way for female rap artists and breaking down gender walls within the genre. They brought a fresh and empowering perspective to hip hop, focusing on issues of female empowerment, sexuality, and self-expression. Their debut album, Hot, Cool, and Vicious, was released in 1986 and featured their iconic hit single that everyone can dance to, Push It, which became a huge success and is still recognized as one of their significant songs. Salt and Pepper's music combined catchy beats, clever lyrics, and confident delivery, providing to a diverse audience of fans. Throughout their career, Salt and Pepper continued to release chart-topping hits like Shake Your Thing and What a Man. They challenged society's standards and tackled controversial topics, promoting a message of female empowerment and independence. Their bold and direct approach, along with their different style and personalities, made them influential role models for aspiring female artists in the rap industry. Salt and Pepper's groundbreaking achievements, including becoming the first female rap group to win a Grammy Award, helped open doors for future generations of female rappers. They demonstrated that women could excel in a genre controlled by male rap artists and inspired countless artists to follow their lead. Their contributions to hip hop music and their impact on female representation in the rap industry cannot be exaggerated. This is audio, but it is cool. And then this is Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature is a hip hop group that started in East Orange, New Jersey. The group was formed in 1986 and the trio's names were Tretch, Vin Rock, and DJ KG. They were best known for their songs like OPP and Hip Hop Hooray. Naughty by Nature had a significant impact on rap music, particularly in the 1990s. They were in the hip hop category, blending street lyrics with catchy hooks and energetic beats. Their music showed their lyrical delivery, dynamic flows, and clever wordplay, which attracted a wider audience. The group achieved mainstream success with their second album, 1993, released in 1993, and it included their hit song, Hip Hop Hooray, which is one of my favorite songs, which became their signature song, and is still considered a classic in hip hop. Naughty by Nature's music had a positive and celebratory vibe, and their accessible sound helped bring rap music to a larger audience. That being said, Naughty by Nature's impact expanded beyond their own music. They played a significant role in promoting unity and positivity within the rap community. And that was a small piece of my hip hop evolution. And then these are where I got some of my facts from.
Wow. Okay. I'm not going to mention anything. I'm saving all the comments for our guest today. All right, Mr. Hopkins, you're up.
Dante. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. You dig deep, you did your homework, you did your research. That was a great presentation. Fantastic. And everything you said in the presentation was correct and true. And true to form, you did your research. Now, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but you were talking about Ice-T at the beginning, and I love how you did the reference to 6 in the morning and I'm Your Pusher. Now, a lot of people don't realize or don't understand that in hip hop, there's a giant controversy about who the first gangster rappers really were. Back inside 83, 84, when gangster rap came out, 6 in the morning was officially the first hip hop or gangster rap hit. Then 6 months later, NWA came out with Straight Outta Compton, which a lot of people say was the first hip hop album or the first gangster rap album. So there's still a little bit of controversy there between the two, but you nailed it. You got it correctly. What Ice-T and what he represented and everything. And I also like how you put in that audio clip of the first minute of I'm Your Pusher, and a lot of his music was like that. It told stories, but it was more grimy. It got more into the streets. It got you down to that level to which street thugs were thinking and what, the bad elements were thinking. But, it gave you a little bit of that taste of what it was like. And so I like how you did that. And then I like how you were talking about more about Salt and Pepper, about what their music represented. And I also liked at the end how you threw in that little picture of Kool Herc at the end. That was kind of cool. A lot of people that don't understand hip hop wouldn't have saw that, but when the second I saw that, I was like, oh, that was touching right there. And we're gonna get into more of that, the history of how everything got started. in the class also too. So you guys have that to look forward to. So, but Dante, beautiful, beautiful.